Hello to all my beautiful subscribers, new and old. Thank you for the love and support, as well as the like, share, comments, and subscribe. I really do appreciate the love. I also had a download from my spiritual guys, okay, and this is mostly for the divine feminines. Yes, you are in your divine feminine energy and your divine feminine power, but we take mostly on the road of masculinity, okay, and because of the twin flame journey, it's basically the twin flame journey is really all about healing the inner child wounds, okay, so you get triggered from what happened in your past, okay, as a child from your mom and your dad's side. So my spirit guides gave me a major realization as I'm getting myself together in the shower, okay. I'm doing my little spiritual little cleanse, and they gave me a download saying that my masculine, my divine masculine, which is my twin flame, is in his feminine energy because he still needs to heal more of his mom, okay, like more of his mother issues that he had when he was a child. So he still needs to heal that inner child from his mom, okay. And then it's like when they show me the vision of something that transpires within our connection, okay, of how we respond and react to one another, it's like I'm also in my masculine, okay? And it's because it's like I'm taking on the role of protecting, providing, and being there, okay, for my family. So yes, I am a divine feminine, and I'm in my divine feminine energy, but it's just I'm more of in my masculine energy, okay? And it's not to say that I don't have one or the other, okay, because I'm very much well balanced. My masculine and feminine energy is balanced, okay? And it's me showing you guys that at times we are feminine, but we still have that masculinity to the core, is what Spirit is saying. Like, the masculine energy is built within us because of how we was raised and groomed as a child, okay? And that's what Spirit is saying. Those are more of the basis of where we need to heal the most is from our mom and our dad, okay? So it's more so like family trauma is where we're, can you get on the table, please? It's more so like family trauma is what we got, what we all dealing with, 2:22 on the clock, okay? Now, I hope you guys understood what I was saying. So basically, divine feminine, you are the divine feminine, but you're more of in your masculine energy. And your masculine is more of in their feminine energy. So that's why the things that's going on within the twin flame journey is like very distressful, annoying, irritating, okay? Because I know half of the divine feminists that gave up on their twin. And yeah, we might say, oh, this MF get on our nerves, oh, this person do woo wop the wind, but deep down within us, because we're so pure and loving and caring towards people, and as well as towards our twin, that we still have that love for our twin regardless what we go through, okay? And that's to show you that we are in our feminine energy because their love never died. Okay, we just acted in our masculine energy because we're showing we're taking action on what it is that we will and won't accept. Okay, you get it? So today we're going over the importance of sexual polarity. Okay, the true nature and how to manifest within your sexual polarity. Okay. So once again, it says when you accept and cultivate your energy, you'll attract a partner that's needed. So once again, because we are in our masculine energy, we can't seem to attract the man or the masculine energy that we want because we take on the role of wanting to be the one that's in control, wanting to be the one that's demanding. Okay, we like if somebody is willing to help us, whether it's a male, right, and they come into our life and they willing to help us, make us stay in our feminine energy to where we don't have to do nothing but just sit back, relax, and let the man take control, let the man provide. 4 o'clock. It's because we can't do those things because we're used to being the one that's taking control of everything. We're the one that's always like providing, okay, making sure that everything is under control for our security. So we the ones that's paying the bills, okay, even to the where that we're taking care of our kids all alone by ourselves as single moms, okay. And that's where it's hard for us to actually attract what it is that the universe is trying to get to us. So we have to like make sure that we keep our masculine and feminine energy in a balance. There's a time to use the masculine energy and there's a time to use the feminine energy, okay? Then we also have, once you understand the energy that you're putting out, you will attract more of the opposite energy in return. That's what I was basically saying. So you have to be mindful of the energy that you're giving out. If you're walking around looking all mean and like You just like, you know what, I don't want to be bothered. Like a dude could say, oh, hey, how you doing today, beautiful? Like, you look very nice. And you just like, mm-hmm. That is what the importance of sexual polarity is talking about, okay? You have to be mindful of what you're sending out towards the universe, as far as when the universe bring in male figures, that's a man, okay, that can actually help you heal your daddy wounds, okay, your daddy issues. Then we also have channeling the same energies amongst one another can cause the relationship to be stale, tense, or imbalanced. Once again, so if your masculine comes in and you're masculine, you wonder why the connection isn't going nowhere. Because the feminine energy always has to be the one that's in charge of the reaction, okay? You have to be the one that's in your feelings. You have to be this one that's in your emotions. That's the feminine aspect of the law of polarities. And then a masculine is like they the ones that take action. They're the ones that's in control. They're the ones that is supposed to provide 555 on the clock, okay? And you know how they say the male is supposed to be the head of the household, basically. And it's like when we be too masculine in our relationships and we already have a male figure, that runs off the man, okay? That makes the man very much intimidated of you, because most males are, like most women are supposed to be submissive, not all women are, okay? Which is why most of the time, us as women, we can't find a man or be able to keep a man. Let's be real, okay? Then we have learn to trust the wisdom and its abilities to get clearly in spite of emotions, and to embrace the wisdom of the feminine and its inherited intuition. Focus on love. So we're supposed to give out more love energy, okay? We're not supposed to be aggressive and intense and uptight and like resentful towards a man. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, oh, if this masculine energy treats you bad or treats you wrong, you're supposed to deal and tolerate with it and continue to kiss this person's ass. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's a time and a place to act within those two polarities in your masculine and feminine energy. It's a time and a place to switch roles. Okay? If you feel like that your masculine is being too feminine, then you take on the role of finding understanding and understanding within why this masculine is feminine, okay? It can be something dealing with their mom or any female that they deal with in their life as relationships that wasn't giving them the actual love that the feminine energy is supposed to be giving, okay? And then on top of that, it's like the feminine energy is dealing with men or lovers or friends or whoever, or father figures, uncles, and all those things that's not willing to show them how it is to be treated respectfully by a male, okay? And that's why most females take on the role of masculinity, okay? When we understand these is a positive, okay, when we understand there is a positive to every negative, we can choose to focus on the positive, okay? So even though my masculine is more in that feminine energy and I'm more in my masculine energy, I look at the brighter side of things, okay? Because I'm still learning, and the spiritual journey is all about yourself, okay? Spirit will give you downloads when you're ready to understand what it is about your twin flame journey with your person. So my person is still healing from their childhood wounds from with their mom, okay? And also with their past relationships with other females. Okay, and I'm not going to sit up here and say our relationship was peachy pig and perfect, okay, because we have situations in our relationships where it was fucked up and fucked over, okay, but we still, as me being a female in my divine feminine energy, I'm taking time to learn those things and understand why am I acting out more in my masculine energy, okay? It's not because I still have inner child healing, it's just I need to do more reflection, shadow work on what are the capabilities that I need to change or do differently when I act out of my masculine energy, okay? And then it says, to master the polarity of life, you will have to change your limiting beliefs on what you feel, think, or tell yourself. So be mindful of what you feel, think, and tell yourself, okay? Because you can manifest that energy back into your life, okay? And not necessarily it will be a positive outcome. Okay, so you have to be mindful. And once you understand what it is that you need to change, once again, the capabilities, the limiting beliefs that you keep telling yourself over and over about your twin flame journey, you will keep repeating those same things, okay? This is a twin flame journey for us as feminists and us as masculines to understand and heal within ourselves, okay? And if you don't have a full understanding of why you're acting out more in your masculine, or why the masculine acting out more in their feminine, the universe will continue to keep sending and boomeranging lessons to you until you find that understanding within yourself, okay? Then it say underlying beliefs you tell yourself can be masked energies, okay? Us feeling unsatisfied will cause us to focus more on the other person than our own true energy within ourselves. Exactly. So because we're 10-10 on the clock. So because we're more so worried about, oh, we never going to run across a man that's going to actually love us, treat us the way that our father should have treated us, or something that we're missing within our dad, okay? And you have to be mindful of that. Because when you're too much in your masculine energy, you show signals to the universe stating that you still have some healing to do. You still not ready for what they're trying to bring into your life to continue the healing of understanding of why you had to go through these things as a child in order for this person to come in. Not to say this person coming in to replace your daddy and shit like that. To say, oh, this person going to be your daddy. No. This person is showing you qualities of what a man that's the father figure of the home is supposed to show and give, okay, in their need and time of love. All right? Balancing out the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. Opposites attract. Too much of the same energies can cause disappointment within the energies because both are thinking of receiving or both giving. You see what I'm saying? That basically is what I'm saying. So, like, you both can't be willing to. Okay, so say like I'm giving to this person, and then this person wants to give to me, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's like if someone chooses to give, be willing to be open and receiving whatever it is that they're giving to you, whether it's love, whether it's knowledge, whether it's wisdom, whether it's to protect, whether it's to make sure you're stable and secure within yourself as well as everything around you. Okay, you have to be mindful to not give too much of yourself. Okay, and then expect little in exchange, because that's what it's give. That's what you're doing. Like when you give too much of yourself, you're not getting that same energy as a reciprocation back to you, and you wonder why things are unbalanced. Okay, because yes, feminines, like feminines, females are supposed to love, be nurturing, caring. Okay, and then the masculine is supposed to provide, protect, right? But it's like when we sit up here and play the role too much of that masculine energy, we wonder why when it comes time for a man that steps in our life and actually wants to be there for us and be the provider and be the protector, we run them away. Okay? Because we're too used to being the ones that's in control as females. And it's now time for us to step into our actual feminine energy, to where we're focused more on love, we're focused more on the happiness and peace within ourselves, we're focused on just doing things that we love to do for ourselves as females, okay? So I hope this actually helped you guys get a further understanding on the law of polarities, okay? Because we went over the law of polarities yesterday about the energy that you put out and that you give in, okay? We went over the feminine energy, which is open and free, ready to give and receive love. Feminine energies wants to be noticed and understood, okay? And then the masculine energy is they had trouble with communicating, okay, and feeling appreciated because they're so used to being the ones that's supposed to be strong, the backbone, okay? And at times we take on our masculine energy and we wonder why every time we get somebody in our life, they don't appreciate us because it's like we're not willing to understand what it is about us that's making us have limiting beliefs to change our perspective on masculine and feminine energy, okay? So we're going to get some more positive messages from spirit. Oh my God, thank you. Upside down. You know I got the stuff. You know I'm so sweet. And it's always there. I just never ever gotta use the coffee. I make it never make it nasty. So sweet, baby. Okay, so I don't know. Damn, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you guys, in order to go through a transformation or make a change, you have to go through some form of endings in your life. Okay, look, change at the bottom of the deck. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, and then we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So if you guys feel good within yourself, as in without, it will show, okay? And you know that you're actually walking around very much happy. You're in your heart chakra, okay? That's this green energy. Your heart chakra. Let's get into it. Get into it, yeah, yeah. Get into it, yeah. Okay, the heart chakra is love, self-love, and governs our relationships. Okay, so if your relationships is in balance, you will know if your relationship is in balance, dealing with the masculine, feminine energy, or whatever you're into, masculine, feminine, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's depression, difficulties of lack of self-discipline. Okay, so you and that person tend to lack self-discipline when it comes to an imbalanced relationship within your heart chakra. Okay, it's like you and this person are want to like try to be. It's like y'all would be in competition, basically. It's because it's like one person is trying to do more than the other. 15:55 on the clock, okay? And then we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve, which is the sacral, okay? The sacral chakra, creative and sexual energies, okay? You have to be willing to be creative in order to change and make a move. If it's imbalance, it's lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, or emotional isolation. So at times, I know we go through isolation phases or hermit mode where we're in that phase of changing. Okay, because without making the necessary steps to change, you won't be able to understand the beginnings that's coming towards you. Okay, that's given to you from the universe. Okay, so you have to go through these changes to evolve and grow. Okay, whether it's emotionally, whether it's sexually, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, whether it's spiritually, okay? You have to make sure all those things are changing and evolving throughout your life, okay? You can't continue to stay stuck and stagnant in the same energies and expect the universe to flow with you and grow with you, okay? And then we have the death, which is the root chakra. Okay, which is the root chakra, okay? That's that transforming, growing, evolving, okay? So, I had to make sure, yeah. So it's safety, security, and stability and foundation. If it's imbalanced, it's scattered energies, anxiety, and fear. Okay, and at times we do get into that survival mode because survival mode is what we're comfortable with because it's that fear that we've been holding on to as a child and thinking that we need someone to save us or we need somebody to make us feel good about ourselves. We already have those energies within us to correlate and bring out. Okay? So, if you need help with your root chakra, fires your security and your stability, get black tourmaline, bloodstone, tiger's eye, hermatite, and fire agate. So, I do have my tiger's eye, so this is the tiger's eye stone. If I'm not mistaken, this is my black tourmaline. This is for your heart chakra. We got rose quartz. You can also use green tourmaline. I think this is my green tourmaline right here. And also right here. Okay. And then we're going to do, for the sacral chakra, we got citron coral and moonstone. So this is the citron stone. Okay. As you can see. Alright. So this is what it would look like for the sacral chakra. Okay, to keep your creativity. Okay, you can also wear the same colors as the sacral chakra. Okay, as your chakras. Okay, so you will like know what it is that you're working on. So you see how I got on yellow, and yellow is for your solar plexus. Okay, it's basically self-esteem, willpower, and personal responsibility. Okay, and you can use the citron. You can use the citron stone as well to tap into your sacral. Your solar plexus, excuse me, okay, to tap into your willpower. And you will know if your sacral, I keep saying your sacral. So you guys need to work on your sacral chakra, okay? Because I keep saying sacral chakra when I'm talking about solar plexus. So that's a sign spirit to say that you guys need to work more on your sacral chakra, okay? Because you guys could be misusing and abusing the sexual energy. We have the imbalanced attributes is low self-esteem, control issues, manipulative tendencies, and misuse of and abuse of power. Okay, and then once again, I'm going to read the sacral. The imbalanced attributes is lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, or emotional isolation. Okay, so it's like you guys could be like, I'm not gonna say just go out here and bust it wide open for any and everybody to get your sacral chakra moving, okay, to bring out this sexual energy within you. But be careful on using and abusing that sexual energy as well, okay? Because it can cause a lot of stagnation. Because most people, when they're going through hurt and pain, some people run to the addictions that they're used to, whether it's sex, drugs, okay, or whatever coping mechanisms that they use. At times, it's like we have to be willing to sit with whatever we feel is unbalanced within ourselves in order to go through that depth and change, okay? In order to be happy within ourselves. Let's get one more message first. Yeah, adversity, accepted challenges are the best way to learn. So when you guys accept the challenges that's being thrown towards you every day within the universe, you will understand why you had to learn and go through these situations and circumstances, okay? Because without going through, I'm hearing trials and tribulations, you won't be able to change, okay? You won't be able to get out of that fear and go through the death of an ego or a death of whatever it is that you need to transform and make a difference in yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have health, okay? I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines in my soul, yes. So if you're not happy, like if you feel as though you're not healthy emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, how can you be able to be happy within yourself? How can you be able to make the necessary changes or the movements or take action to be in your masculine energy, okay? To step in your full potential, which is your purpose, okay? I know what I am here to do. So you have to be willing to sometimes use your masculine energy, okay? Because nobody else is going to do it for you. Make the necessary changes and steps that you need to do in your life. So it's okay to step into your masculine energy. Just don't overuse and misuse and abuse your masculine energy. Because once again, collective spirit is saying, yes, you are the divine feminines, and yes, you are the divine masculines. But at times we overuse and abuse too much of our opposite energies. Okay? So be mindful of those things. Okay? If you feel like that you're being too much in your masculine energy, tone it down a little bit. If you feel like you're being too much in your feminine energy, tone it down a little bit, because it has to be a balance within the two in order for it to correlate and stay intertwined with one another. Okay? So the universe can feed and interact off of that energy. Okay? So I hope this message helps. We went over the law of polarities, okay? Sexual polarities as well as balancing out the polarities. So I hope you guys learned a lot from this message. Please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification so you know when your girl posting. I love you guys. Peace.